Have you ever stopped to think about the journey your food takes, like really takes, to get to your plate? Well, today we're going to talk about a company called GRSUNIVERSE Green Impact. They think they've found a much smarter way to do things, and honestly, it's a pretty cool idea. Let's dive in.
Right? It seems like it should be simple, but the answer is usually really complicated. Your food's journey has a ton of steps, a lot of different people, and a bunch of places where things can go wrong. But what if it didn't have to be that way?
And that's exactly the big idea we're looking at here. See, this isn't just about planting seeds and waiting for them to grow. This is about building a totally modern, super efficient, and direct link between the people who grow our food and, well, everyone who needs it. It's about rethinking the entire journey.
So let's get to know the company behind all this. Who exactly is GRSUNIVERSE Green Impact?
Okay, so in a nutshell, they're a registered startup recognized by the government of India. But you should think of them less like a traditional farm and more like a connector, a vital link. Their whole mission is to create a better, more direct bridge between the farm and the market.
So how do they actually pull this off? Let's follow the food, step by step from the minute it comes out of the ground all the way to you.
It all starts where you'd expect, of course, right in the soil. The company gets its hands dirty, directly cultivating essential crops that we all know and use, like watermelon, paddy, which becomes our rice, and brinjal. They're right there at the source.
But here's the thing. Growing is just step one. They also handle all those crucial middle steps after the harvest. So they manage the trading, the supply, and make sure those crops get from the farm to the businesses that need them without a hitch. And they are not stopping there, not even close. They're thinking way bigger. They're expanding into fruits and veggies, and even dairy farming. They're looking at tea and coffee plantations, and, get this, even renewable energy. This isn't just a farm, it's a company with a huge vision for growth.
Now, that all sounds great, but how does it work on a day-to-day basis? The secret is really in their model, which is all about keeping things simple and direct.
You can really break their whole operation down into these 3 simple steps. First, they partner up directly with the farmers. Second, they take care of all the complicated stuff in the middle, the processing, the packaging, all of it. And third, they deliver a high-quality, consistent product right to businesses. That's it. Simple, direct, effective.
And hey, this isn't just an idea on a slide. They're actually doing it. What you're seeing here is step 1 in action. This is them signing an official agreement with a farmer-producer company, which is basically a group run by farmers. This makes that partnership solid and official.
So what does a partnership like that really mean in the real world? Well, this is the impact. With just one agreement, GRUNIVERSE built a direct connection to a network of over 500 farmers. That's not just a number on a screen. That's the backbone of a reliable, continuous supply chain. Okay, let's be real. There are a lot of companies in the agriculture world. So what makes GRSUNIVERSE stand out? It really comes down to the unique blend of expertise that's steering the ship. So their leadership team is this really powerful mix. On one side, you've got Mr. Sundar Murthy, who has over 30 years of deep experience in business and finance. And on the other, you have Mr. Manikandan, bringing modern global know-how in supply chains and tech. It's that combo of old-school wisdom and new-school efficiency that makes it all work. So this really shows you the key difference. The traditional way, it's often got a bunch of middlemen, which leads to unpredictable supply and a really complicated process. The GRSUNIVERSE way just cuts right through all of that. They create a direct link to farmers, which means a supply you can count on and a much simpler, cleaner process for everybody.
When you get right down to it, this whole different approach is about one thing: delivering on a promise to their partners and customers. A promise of quality and, just as important, trust.
So if you're a business, why would you work with them? Well, it boils down to this. You get reliability and quality you can depend on every single time. You know exactly where your products are coming from, and on top of all that, you get to be part of building a more sustainable future.
And this image right here, it just perfectly captures that big, long-term vision. On the left, you've got their core business today: healthy fields, great food. And on the right, you see their plan for tomorrow: innovative projects where solar panels and crops actually share the same piece of land. It's all about connecting what we need today with what the planet needs tomorrow.
It's a pretty powerful idea, right? And it's all wrapped up in their company tagline, which invites everyone to join them for the greener sphere.
I mean, their mission statement says it all. Green fields, golden yields for generations. This isn't about just making a quick buck. It's about building something that's going to last for generations to come. And it kind of makes you think, could this be what the future of food looks like?
So if this has got you curious and you want to learn more, or maybe even work with them, you can shoot them an email right here. That's it for this explainer. Thanks so much for tuning in.